is committed to bringing a better quality of life to all the residents in Hiram and Paulding County. It is my privilege to introduce to you Mayor of the City of Hiram, the Honorable Doris Devey.
Well, one thing I wanted to say, we actually forgot a gentleman. Mr. Corky is a council member for the city of Hiram. So Smyrna. He's also an elected official. We're just going to bring you over to Hiram. And bear with me again, because we all know I like doing this. Good afternoon, and thank you again for allowing me this opportunity to give you an update for the city of Hiram. Before starting, I would like to thank Georgia Power and Mr. Philip Godfrey, who is my newly adopted son, and also Stevenson and Palmer for promoting and taking care of these luncheons today. A special thanks also goes to our Paulding County Chamber for their staff and everything they do for both cities and for our county. They've been recognized already, but I would also like to say we have two council members, Ms. Kathy Carter and Ms. Teresa Filiot. And from our ethics board, we have Ms. Fitzgerald. And not in attendance is Mr. Mayor Pro Tem Pep Rollins, Council Member Derek Battle, and Ms. Bookout. Thank you for what you guys do for the city. Almost 3 years ago, I gave my first update of the city. And I told everyone that Chairman Austin told me that after that first speech, I was now a politician. Not. Last year, I was trying to make speeches a habit. Not. And this year, I decided that age had to go before beauty. So Mayor Austin, you have 15 minutes to become beautiful. Because I got the age covered. So let me tell you what's happened in the city of Hiram. The city is anticipating the design and completion for a much-needed downtown sewer line, which includes a lift station, force main, and a gravity line. This project is being pursued to address some health and safety issues, as well as a part of our redevelopment and revitalization of our immediate downtown area. The project will be completed in 128 days upon the bid award. The goal is to have sewers in place by the summer of 2015. Paulding County will own, operate the system, including all tap fees. Talking about our downtown area, we now have a new organization. It's our Old Time Hiram Business Association, which was formed in April of this year. Their immediate goals are to present community events such as concerts, crafts, fairs, and markets, both in our downtown area and also at our park. Their mission is to promote economic development and tourism, protect and preserve our downtown historical area, and encourage a strong sense of community throughout the city of Hiram. Old Time Hiram Business Association has held 2 events in these last 2 months. One of them was a car show, which had over 100 hot rod automobiles and their proud owners parked all over downtown, enjoying food, music, and friendship. Their second event was the Old Time Hiram Day, which was held on September the 20th. As you can see, there were many people who attended these events and took advantage of all the vendors and the variety of vendors who sold their goods to help not only promote their business, but our downtown area. The next event will be another car show, which is scheduled for October the 18th. The City of Hiram wishes the Old Time Hiram Business Association much success. With the exception of the decorative streetlights, Mr. Phillip, which are in the process of being installed, okay? The Seaboard streetscape is coming and complete and ready for pedestrian traffic. The linear pathway provides a great opportunity for residents, school-aged children, and visitors to safely traverse the Seaboard Avenue and the Powder Spring Street to both the Hiram Elementary School and also the Silver Comet Trail. It also helps with the retail corridor of fronting of Highway 278. The next segment along Main Street will provide the same access to and from our immediate downtown area, and this project will work in correlation to the SOAR project and also be completed around the summer of 2015. Earlier this year, the Atlanta Regional Commission awarded $800,000 in its latest round of Livable Center initiatives. These grants to 11 of the metro communities. Hiram is one of the 11 applicants who were selected for this 2014 grant and was awarded $60,000 with a $15,000 match, local match. The first public hearing was held on September 23rd at the event place from 6 to 8 and included residents, stakeholders, and city management team. Hiram's study will focus on the downtown Hiram and portion of the Silver Comet Trail. The master plan will explore an appropriate mixed-use and infill development, as well as connections to Silver Comet Trail and the majority retail corridor along US 278. There will be another public meeting on November the 11th, and this is the outline of Phase 2, which is a draft of our master plan. Well, speaking of our event place, in January this year, the city opened the doors to a new special event facility for those who were seeking to host weddings, showers, promote your business. This facility is on Highway 92 and it's located right across the street from our park. It is also home to our new Hiram Main Street manager, John McLean. The renovations were part of a SPLOST project. The details and rates for this facility are on our city webpage. Another facility that has been added is the city's new public works facility at the Sunnyland Industrial Park. This will add to the efficiency and the quality of the work performed by our crews and the storage need that we desperately need for their equipment. Moving on to our Hiram Police Department, we now have 15 full-time sworn personnel. Last year, the total cases was approximately 13,500. The accidents worked were 984. Seatbelt violations were 1,006. Speeding, 1,849. Child restraints, 54. DUIs, 104. Arrests, 772. This is all within a 4-mile area. And some of their achievements, which they have had a lot this year and did some grants, they were able to receive grants from the National Institute of Justice funding for some new bulletproof vests. The Georgia Municipal Association safety grant also went for bulletproof vests. Governor's Office on Highway Safety, we have a new Intox 9000 machine, which measures the level of alcohol in a person's system. Ragsdale Heating and Air grant for temperature guns. 3 of these were donated, 4 were purchased. Officers can use these guns to detect the heat temperature inside of a vehicle if the windows are up. Greystone Powers grant was for our police explorers, and this assists the Explorers Youth Group with its resources and also when they go to competitions. So our police department last year was able to acquire grants totaling $16,689. We also now have the WatchGuard in-car system. This enables wireless downloads of the officers' in-car videos to a secure server. The agency then purchased 2 handheld Stalker LiDAR units and 2 in-car Stalker radar units. A 3rd one was obtained at no cost. Additionally, Chief Andy Sandy serves as the chairperson for the Paulding County Domestic Violence Task Force, which includes personnel from the county's newly formed District Attorney's Task Force devoted solely to domestic violence. We have representatives from both the county and the city of Dallas law enforcement agencies, along with other privately owned counseling agencies that help not only the victims but also the children. There's also an organization out there called the HEMSA House. And the HEMSA House, they actually provide a safe haven for people of domestic violence that have animals, because animals are used as a threat to people who are being domestically abused. We have horses, we have stalls, we're on their list. We can house large animals like mules or horses or any other animal that would be in danger. Which leads me to tomorrow night, Friday, October the 3rd at 7 p.m. at the City of Hiram's Benville Strickland Park, where the candlelight vigil will be held. We'll be reading the names and lighting candles and remembering Georgia's victims who have died as a result of domestic violence. Senator Bill Heath, State Representative Micah Gravely, Chief Andy Sandy will be speaking at this event. Dr. Milton of Shepherd's Rest Ministries, in partnership with the Paulding County Domestic Violence Task Force, the City of Hiram, are all sponsors of this vigil. We also have a support service group. In the City of Hiram, this department was started last year, and they've been very busy. Here's just a little bit of data from that department. We had a 22.6 increase in citations processed. 2013, there were 4,694. In 2014, 6,067. And Mr. Jason from that department, they budgeted $199,395 for jail costs for our inmates. And as he closely monitored it, we only spent $147,350. With his well work, he saved the city $52,000. During the 2 winter ice storms, our GCIC personnel and our police department did a superb job dispatching officers, providing communication backup when the county's 911 center was inundated with calls. We also opened up our community center as an emergency center. We had cots, food, drinks for stranded travelers and for citizens, and everything was donated by Sam's and Walmart. Hiram, it's a growing, maturing, developing city. We're very serious about continuing to look to the future and preparing ourselves for the growth and development trends that are occurring not only in Paulding County, but throughout the state of Georgia. As you know, when you enter Paulding County from the east, Hiram is a stretch of popular, convenient, commercial, industrial, retail, and food service businesses. Our city provides the Paulding County community with convenience of shopping, entertainment, and recreation. Hiram welcomes businesses, and in 2014, the city had issued 564 business licenses, and 94 of those were new businesses to our city. At City Hall, we are continuing to improve our services to our community. We strive to remain transparent and provide effective communication to our residents, businesses, and visitors. Our website is an important source for the city for these services, and in October, our website's going to receive a fresh look, an effort to continually improve upon the vital communication tool. We also had a few community-sponsored things. One of them in May, we had our electronic recycling and beautification that we partnership with the Paulding County Recycling and Paulding Beautiful, Tommy Leonard, to offer residents of the community a local place to drop off unwanted technical items like printers, computers, monitors. This event was very successful, and we're planning having another one later on this fall. In July, we had our Red, White, and Boom celebration at Benville Strickland Memorial Park, and thousands of people attended. We really had a great time. And again this year, on December the 5th, we will again be hosting the Christmas tree lighting event in historical downtown Hiram. So, it's not 30 minutes long this year. So, in closing, I would like to thank all the staff of the City of Hiram for their hard work that they do endlessly every day. Our city manager for his leadership and the ability to make us laugh. The department heads for overseeing their department's operations, and the city council for what they do to serve the citizens of Hiram. Ms. Geyer, I'd like to thank you for helping a computer-challenged individual with this update. This is what I'd like to leave you with. Back in January of 1964, I was a teenager of 17 years old. And if you do the math, that was 50 years ago. There was a talented 22-year-old songwriter-singer named Barbara Streisand, and she had a humongous hit. And the first time I heard the song, that first verse, it has stuck with me all these years. And I'd like to leave you with it today. It's people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Thank you, Mayor Dee. Hey, I said I wasn't going to